Hey, Amaz-Play, my name Projector is by Amaz-Play. So you can see right here, there's a box on the back right here, nothing too complicated. There's a little sleeve that goes around the box itself. The box is nice and sturdy, keeps it protected while it's in transit. And it says DLP, Texas Instruments on the box as well. So that's what it says in this corner. And then there's also a quick start guide in case you need that. It tells you how to use it. It's nothing too complicated really. The only thing it takes a little understanding is you need to hold the power button to actually get this to work. And also it's Wi-Fi enabled as well. So you connect it to Wi-Fi and then you connect it to your other devices through Wi-Fi as well. So all you need is hook it to your network. So I'm going to check this out and show you a little bit of the instruction manual right here. So you unfold it right there, tells you everything, how to use it, all the menus and settings itself, tells you how to play music, Wi-Fi display as well. So I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi and I can teach you how to use that as well. So here's the wall plug, DC input right here. So you see there's a DC plug that goes into this. This is the other part of the cable. It goes into this right here. So it's just like the PlayStation ones. Just plug in just like this. And then I'll have the wall plug right here. So the wall plug is polarized. So you have one direction put in. So you don't have to worry about frying any circuitry. The wall plug has an input of 400 240 volts, which means you can take this internationally. Output is 12 volts and 2 amps. And it also has a little stand for you to use. You can extend the legs like this. And it goes even further. So it's a double extension. So you have that. So you have a projector at different angles, good amount of height added to it, so you have to grab that book of yours and stack it up and worry about falling over. The feet itself is slightly rubbery, but not it's like most plasticky. And this is smooth legs right here. This part, how you loosen it and tighten it. So you tighten it up, it doesn't move. It's more difficult to move, but you get any angle you want essentially. Comes with also a controller. Volume down, volume up. You hear the sounds right there. Sounds pretty good. You have controller selection, OK selection. Then you have forward and backwards, next and whole. Then forward, backwards. Menu, exit, pause and play, stop, and then mute. So in case I have a call come in, you have that as well. Now for the battery compartment, you do want to pull out that tab before you use it. Just ship it out like this. Pull out this white tab before you use it. And you can see the battery inside. It's a CR2025 lithium-ion battery. So it should last a good amount of time, because lithium-ion doesn't have that memory effect to it as other ones does. Also comes with own HDMI cable. So you see the HDMI cable, decent amount of gauge thickness, but overall not bad. It's just great. This like just about length for your laptop. So you have a length laptop right there. You can use that. Here's the camera slot in here. Now you don't want to put your finger into it. You finger over it, that's fine because you're not touching the camera lens in particular. If you adjust this, you can see it's shifting out just slightly from the hole, so it will pop out. So you have a little focus adjustment right here, so that's how you adjust it. And you see right here, that's how that works. Now you notice this doesn't have any tilt control, so that's something to keep in mind. So you can see right here, there are the air vents. These are not SD card slots or anything like that. Air vents on the front, air vents on the sides, and then the back side. So you have the DC input right here. Then you have the HDMI cable. Then you have the reset button in case anything goes wrong with the the programming or anything like that. You have a reset for it. Flash drive you can plug into here, and then you can also plug in your audio output. So perhaps this tiny little thing is not going to output enough for your your outdoor surround system. So you want to connect the surround system right here. So it's an aux jack for you to use right there. And if you look at the base, tripod slot, that's where this piece goes into. And you can use a larger tripod if that's what you prefer. You can do that as well. And keep note that there's also rubber feet in the base. And also the bottom part says product name, LED Pocket Projector. And this is definitely compact. You can bring this on vacation, go camping or anything like that. But you do need a wall plug, so I'll keep that in mind. You need to plug in somewhere. And then also safety features listed on there as well. So let's twist this off real quick so I can show you a little bit more. And I'm inside. So here's the focus as I was pressing power button right here and selection buttons. I can actually control everything through just using this. I don't need to get the controller. And also the material right here is very fingerprint resistant. If you have oils on your finger, obviously it'll rub off, but you can just take a cloth and wipe it right off. So that's not too bad. So for the menu Magnification, what you want to do is hold the power button down. That's how you turn it on. And then once you're inside, one of these buttons will be the one that selects, and the other one will be the one that lets you shift between selections. So that's how that works. So you can see right here, it even powers on, even without plugging into power. So there is actually a battery in here, from the looks of it, or something like that. Perhaps it can be charged up, or maybe there's some extra charge in there. But you see that, see right there, just like that. So let's see if I can turn on it real quick. Follow that. But I hear a little fizzing sound. Perhaps it's just trying to load. I'm not sure. So, but overall not bad. It's pretty easy to use. Stay tuned. I will give you a quick example of it. On that, this is the Amaz-Play. Hosting out to your question. Shoot me a comment. On that, hey, stick to the end for a quick example of it in action. Alright, so I'm doing projector right now. Now projector height does make a difference, as it will also affect the angle of everything as well. So when I was booting up, you hear a little bit of the whirling. Now you notice if I have the upper angle wider or shorter, that's going to affect the quality of it. I can zoom in and zoom out so it's a little blurry. So find that position you like for the focus. You have focus control. The button closest to you is the button that controls the menu settings, so you can see how you can shift between everything. There's Wi-Fi display, there's setups. Inside setup, there's a bunch of settings you can go into. If you ever hit the power button once, give a quick tap and you go back to the home button, just like that. So if you ever get stuck in something, just hit the power button. And just give a quick tap, don't hold it down. If you hold it down, it's going to shut it right off. So today I'm going to switch to HDMI mode. Show you a quick example. Wi-Fi display, you do need an app called Miracast for Android, and I think Apple has their own stuff to use. So you can see, not too bad. It's going to be, kind of blurry on your end since we're recording from a screen, so it's going to look different. So I'm going to record this real quick. So the speaker is built in. Now that's just my screen right there. My video is a little glitchy. But it is pretty wide, so keep that in mind. The screen's pretty wide up here, so you have it up the wall a little bit.
Ew, it's all slippery.
But the quality is surprisingly pretty good. I mean, it's not too bad for what it's doing. And I'm not even using a regular wall for it. So you can see I was using a VLC player. And it works just fine. So, and then, hey, stay tuned in. And this is the end of it. So, if I have any more, see if I add on to it a Wi-Fi. I haven't got that to work yet. I can find the Wi-Fi signal. So, I'll probably do a little more research. And then I'll update the review once I have a chance to figure out what's going on with that.